Matt, as away performances go, that's got to be one of the best under yourself as a head coach.
Yeah, it was. Probably matches the Grimsby one when we had it last year. But I thought in terms of just the lads were fantastic. Every bit of it was how we wanted it to look. I thought we started the game and could have been 1 or 2-0 up early. Started the game really well, and sometimes you're wondering then if because of a couple of chances or whatever that you don't get ahead. But as soon as we got our noses in front, we carried on, which was really pleasing to see. So yeah, it was a really good performance. We knew against Swindon today, knew the way that they played, really good experience in areas, so we had to be right on top of it. I thought defensively we were outstanding, but that only comes from how hard the guys work in front of them as well. So it was a proper team performance, and just said to the lads then that when you're in that place where you're willing to do whatever it takes for your teammate, in the way that you cover, if someone goes past someone then there's another person there, and that willingness to run hard for your teammates, then that's a good foundation to start from, and I thought we had that in spades today.
4 different goal scorers for you, both of your starting strikers getting on the score sheet in the first half, but 4 completely different goals as well, which shows exactly what the side's about.
Yeah, I mean Taylor's one was a lovely strike, wasn't it? I saw him do that yesterday in training, and I think it was the other corner actually, so he's put it in that top opposite corner today, and his left foot deliveries, some of the best I've seen. So yeah, it was lovely to see his goal. I thought the front 2 caused them all sorts of problems, and obviously then Albert and Ronan finish it off, and obviously Albert comes on for Josh midway through, but they caused all sorts of problems. So fortunately I think Josh is okay. He just felt a stretch on his hamstring when he scored the goal actually, and then I think he was a little bit like, oh okay, I can feel something here, so we've caught it early, hopefully not too bad. But yeah, as I said, I thought front 2 were outstanding in the platform that they set for the team, and everyone else backed it up behind that. So yeah, and sorry I haven't mentioned Tommy. I think he was extremely assured and caught when we needed to catch, and we knew that with with Harry Smith, you're always going to have a threat, especially from set plays. So we had to be on it, and he came and caught and settled the game down, and showed maturity beyond his years. So really good team performance. Delighted that we kept it to a 0.
I was going to say back-to-back clean sheets in the league. That again must be a really pleasing aspect for you as a head coach as well.
Yeah, and we have to keep that up. There's always, like I say, I go back to what the first thing I said is that good teams, when someone doesn't get you or someone goes past someone else, the next one's there to mop up, and I think that happened a couple of times in the second half as well. There's a couple of last-ditch ones where that with Smith and Drynan and Glatzel, they're good strikers, good attacking play. I like all 3 of them, so that you have to be kept honest throughout the whole game. And defensively, I thought, as I say, if it wasn't the one, the other one was getting you, and long may that continue.
I know you often like to highlight everybody in the team, but I thought Ryan Sturck sat in front of them was absolutely outstanding today. Covered every blade of grass and was superb, dictated the play, and it's exactly what you want from him.
Yeah, I just said to the lads then that obviously the backbone of us is hard work, but then we play some very good football as well, and he's central and pivotal to a lot of the good football that we play. He controls the tempo of our game really well, moves us up the pitch really well, and yeah, does a lot of. He reads the game exceptionally well from that middle. Does a lot of things that maybe you don't see, go a little bit unnoticed. So yeah, I thought he was great today, as he has been the first week of the season. So pleasing. As I always do, I could go for those. Jamie Jellis, I thought he wasn't well this week. Probably shouldn't have played, to be honest with you. And we took him off at 65 minutes because he'd just worked his socks off, and he's on antibiotics at the moment, just running through brick walls. So, buzzing for him, and it was nice to get Jack on the pitch. Thought Charlie was a real workhorse again, and showed that real quality. So, loads of positives. Really good weekend, and finally the last bit for me, supporters. They were unbelievable throughout, over 600 for another away game. So we're just glad that we get to send them home happy, and move on into a free week next week. So we'll rest a few of them up. yeah, get ready to go again next week.